under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And after a gorgeous afternoon, the three of us spent down by the harbor. A nice 82 degrees here at game time. Count is 1-2 now. Ground ball left side. Bregman has it. And that's the first out. So here's the Phillies DH, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Altair has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Fisher, base runner at first with one out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. 2 out with a man at first.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Runner goes for second. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco in prior outings against Charlie Morton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. To his right, Correa. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Bregman has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he is in there. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Next up for the Stros, Jake Marisnick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera, second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. First delivery to him on the way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Fisher. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
High pop-up. Franco is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And he'll step off. And he'll step off and try again. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Altuve at second with 2 down. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 0-1 on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Missed with a slider. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 4-1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Striding in, Aaron Altair threw a base on balls his first time up. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air down the right field line. Williams is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Fisher. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Gonzalez at third. Marisnick on at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Altair sprinting after it. But he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Short, hit hard. Correa comes up with it. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Into right field, that's a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Ready now, Jose Altuve. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Second baseman.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Altair looks up, and that one is gone. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Altair. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A bouncer up the middle. Correa right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. high in the air out to center field. Herrera moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
In there, a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Way out in front.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And that'll bring up the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now Carlos Santana, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Marisnick going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the... Derek Fisher the next to bat. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Ready once again, Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Four runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. There goes Altuve. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. It'll be Ramos. Takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Jake Thompson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So digging in now, Nick Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll step off and try and reset. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Altair moves over. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Luis Garcia answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And it's quickly 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Kicking off the top of the 9th, Tony Sipp comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Sipp, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. weakly hit to third. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Altuve shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, no.
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
First baseman, Henry Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Martinez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Betts, the runner at third. Benintendi is over at second with 1 down in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Grounded to third. There is Franco. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder,
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that's out number 1.
left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a ball that hits him in the process. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Lifted in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1 now. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. 3-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll get his first opportunity in this game. Snap throw to first. But he gets back in time. Franco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is taken, ball 3. Nick Williams would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Into center field, line drive base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. At the plate, number 4. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
In a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Now at the plate, number 4. First trip. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wade fields it cleanly. And there's one away. So here's the Phillies DH, Rhys Hoskins. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Pitch on the way. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. So now Carlos Santana. In past meetings with Tanaka, he carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Just getting started here in the Bronx. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for
First
the
pitch
Yankees,
on its way.
center fielder, Brett
Looking at a
Gardner.
fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brett Gardner is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Oh, yeah.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. High and away, not close. 3-0. The 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. Judge brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the... And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Maikel Franco.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Wade ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now he'll step off. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Carlos Stanton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Williams is there, and he'll put it away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. And the Phillies are into the hit column. So next to the plate for the Phils, J.P. Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Popped him up. Walker in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wade is there. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Brandon Drury will bat next. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Herrera will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. First delivery to him on the way.
Gardner.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit sharply on the ground. Bronco fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop-up. Crawford is calling for it. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crawford is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. Drury has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Low for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gregorius over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Altair. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Herrera is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's the 1-1. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Crawford is there for it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P. Crawford. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second, but they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Drury. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding in, Tyler Wade, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. The throw. A Great play, but no chance to get an out, and now there'll be runners at the corners.
Number 11.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. And the runner's coming home. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Wade stands at second with no outs. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high.
1 out and a runner on third. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. And the 3-1. Popped him up. Franco waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. Struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 61.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to... Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Carlos Santana.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's in there, base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Up next to be ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he is out. It's Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Herrera. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. No outs, nobody on. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. 1 out, nobody on. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
On the ground to the left side. Franco has it, and there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch outside, the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Digging in and looking for more.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch coming, here it is. They're a strike. Morgan benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
That's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a play! He drops the tag, not in time. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Luis Garcia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Runners going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. So the Phillies batting order turns over.
Center fielder.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hoskins behind the count. 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top play game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Past battles with Scherzer, he has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count even at 2-2. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway from the stretch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Herrera on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Check swing called strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco, past battles with Scherzer, has got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that retires the side. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Adam Eaton.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Hit to short. He's got it. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out 1. Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. One out, nobody. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And now Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Bryce Harper.
They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Harper is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Anthony Rendon would be next, and now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Harper is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, great job of
3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back to that guy.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today. Hit in the air to straightaway center after it is eaten. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding in, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. No score here as we play inning number 2. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. Now another 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading off for the
Now
Nationals.
here's the pitch.
Second baseman.
Low, 1-0.
Kendrick.
Ball one, no strikes.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7.
Montero waits. Now the pitch.
Montero.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The fastball down near the shoe tops. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8. Left
Ready with
fielder,
the first pitch. Here it
Michael
comes.
Taylor.
And he chased up and out of the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Pitcher number 42. Jake
Hit to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Max Scherzer.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at for now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Scherzer is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And that one just missed outside. That's inside. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Runner going a second time. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. In time as he just gets the turn. Wilmer Defoe will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Defoe at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
You know, this is...
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Santana is over to take a look at it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Hector Neris is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the 4th. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So now Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired. Riding in once again.
Leading off the fourth inning, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. In now, Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Into the box now, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And the catch is made right on top. Ready for another chance.
Leading off for the National, pitcher, Max Scherzer.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Eaton becomes out number 2 this inning. Grounded to the right. Hernandez ranges to his left. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Hector Neris.
Pedro Florimon will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Pedro Florimon.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw. And he's safe. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Pitch is high. The throw.
He's safe.
Florimon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Throw goes to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Inside and low, 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in once again. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kobe Milner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. It's at the knees and called strike 3. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Zimmerman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Ready once again. Sammy Solis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Takes a curveball right on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
To second for Kendrick. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Up next will be Nick Williams. No hits to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box number 4. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped him up. Rendon on the move. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
ready for another shot now.
for Washington.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And Kendrick has a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The catcher, number 14. Miguel Montero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Up next for Washington, left fielder, Michael
Luis Garcia
Taylor.
enters to make an appearance on the
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 57.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses. And that's a Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
Hendrick, runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
I got count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Herrera. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Luis Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Madsen is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Rendon has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll return. In now is Adam Eaton. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 2.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways to...
First offering on its way. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Your attention, please. Now,
They'll go to the
Philadelphia. Number 46.
Big lead off the second. Now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Defoe, the runner at second with 1 away. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And on the error, a run is going to score. Jake Thompson is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Rhys Hoskins becomes the first out of the inning. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Edobre Ramos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right. 1 down. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 1-2. Rips this one to first. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases. If it were
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Stepping in.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
He's set. Here it comes. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Last strike now for the Nats. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be. And this ball game is over. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed it.